Hey, what's good with y'all, man? What's up with everybody? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? I'm gonna give everyone a chance to get in. What's up with everybody, man? Y'all indeed. What's up? I'm gonna just pull my chat up and I'm gonna immediately get started. What's good with y'all, man? What's up? Yo. What's up, JJ? What's good with everyone? Calling out to everybody. Just before I immediately get started on this one, I know what I'm gonna do for the first one. I gotta just see where the night goes. All right. Without further ado, what's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all indeed? So, like usual, I've made it something of a habit just for this first one. I don't want to outright say the direction I'm gonna take the page in. That is more towards the beginning. I gotta see where it goes, you know. The only hint that I'll give for this first page is that it's definitely some wildlife. It's definitely some wildlife indeed. That's what I'm feeling the direction is going to be for the first page. A mixture of wildlife. I had a couple of ideas. I'm going to just see whatever direction that I go in. This first one that I'm starting the page off with, it definitely is going to be some animals. That's for sure. With a little bit of other stuff thrown into the mix. What's up with everybody, though, man? What's good with y'all? I happen to be going through like a lot of different references, just figuring out what I wanted to start the night off with, man. Sometimes I'll have an idea, but then I'll change my mind and I'll just kind of sit. I'll sit on it and just see what it turns into. You think it's a bird? It might be a bird, man. It might be. I was definitely on the fence with this one. Just trying to figure out the direction that I wanted to take it in. It could be. But just let me know what you think, just the more that I get done on the page. As it comes together a little bit more. Just the direction I take it in. Whatever this animal is, I do always start with the face first. That's going to be the only hint that I give. I got to just see the direction that he's going to come together, though. Whatever he may be. You think it's a vulture? A squid? It could be a squid. It could be a squid indeed. A lion? Nah. Let me know what y'all think it could be. Even though I ain't gonna lie, that's a duck. You think it's a duck? It's some kind of bird. It could be. It could be. I wanted to kind of finish the night off with like, I gotta finish it strong, you know. A raven give us a hint. It be flying, bro. That's the only hint that I can give. It definitely be flying. Everything else, I gotta leave it up in the air. It wouldn't be no fun if I immediately told you what it was. You say it's a vulture. Everybody's spamming vulture, a toucan. I mean, it could be. Nah, that's all you gonna get crazy. It be flying, for real. A pelican. Nah, it be flying. No, man, that's bird. Nah, man is crazy. This egg, bruh. You asked me for a hint. I used to be able to do this as a kid. I've lost the skills as I grew up. They patched you, bro. You got patched. The method got patched. They dropped. You downloaded the update, man. You were supposed to read through the terms and conditions before you downloaded it. I tried to warn you, bro. Dope page. Hey, thank you, man. I didn't really know that I could do this. I read an Elder Scroll, bro. I managed to get my hands on one of the Elder Scrolls from Skyrim. Once I read it, everything started making sense, and there was no turning back. My bad, for real. Why you apologizing? I needs that. Nah, bro, I'm gatekeeping the Elder Scroll. I'm gatekeeping the Elder Scroll for sure. Do you like Naruto? Yeah, Naruto, he goes pretty hard, but if what you're getting at, I'm not gonna draw him right now. How did you learn this skill? But kind of like I was telling somebody else, bro, I managed to read one of the Elder Scrolls. I need to get retired, brainwashed, it's over, bro. Nah, speaking of retirement, that's a jump, bro. That's a jump. A voucher. This ain't a voucher, bro. Is it a big fly or a small fly? It's the one that just be going through the air, man. That's the only hint that you're gonna get. Are there any other two color pens that will work too? I'm sure all of them will work. This is just the strategy that I like to do personally. I mean, you got to just do what works for you with turkey. What's my favorite animal? Nah, don't be throwing the face palms. Nah, you asked me for a single hint. You asked me for a single hint. I gave the hint of all hints. That is as clear as it gets. Black or turkey vulture. It's the one with wings, man. Whatever it may be. This you can't finesse this. You can't finesse the direction that this goes in. A vulture. Thank you for the paper crane too, Jay Rucker. Have you done hummingbirds? More than you can believe. More than you can believe. They all have wings. Hey, you didn't say the specifics. If you're gonna make a request like that, you gotta be real specific with how you ask for it, because it ruins the riddle. It takes the fun out of the game. This is really cool. Just found you. What's good indeed? Welcome, welcome. This vid before the live is the Spider-Man vid. It is. It is indeed. If you're talking about what I think you are talking about. It's been about a day since I was last on. I was kind of like sitting trying to figure out what I wanted to start the night off with. I won't even lie. Just know that whatever this is, it be flying. It's a scarecrow. It might be a scarecrow. It could be many things. I seen squid, scarecrow. I seen a lot of different things. You got to just tell me what you see personally, man. Tell me, what do you see? Can I see the Spider-Man one? No. If you want to see the Spider-Man one, that is actually up on my page. I'm not going to be turning through my book today. I normally never turn through my book anyway. But, yeah, it's up. That way I'm not like stopping and moving my tripod and moving my laptop. That's doing way too much. Way too much indeed. If you want to see that, though, it's still up. Everything, that and everything else you will want to see, I'm telling you, the vibe is still there. The vibe is still there indeed. Y'all still leaning with vulture. Is there a reason why y'all are assuming this is a vulture? This could just be a duck. Y'all know that I never draw things in their proper color, right? This could be a duck, a vulture, a raven. Hey, man, in this... Every evolving world changes, inevitable keep that mindset and the vision will follow. Hey, I appreciate that, Irish lad. If you draw birds, then draw a shoebill stork. I already have before. I got to just see what I'm thinking whenever this one comes together. I'm going to take it one thing at a time. With this one, no feathers on the head. You bet, brother. Indubitably. Indubitably, he pulling up with the philosophical wisdom. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't expecting it. Yo, why you think he don't got feathers on? Man, he got plenty of feathers on his head, bro. You got to just zoom in. You got to just change how you viewing it. Bro, he has a head full of feathers, bro. Clearly. Hawk. A turkey. I don't know, man. Man, y'all not awake enough. Y'all got the lights down. Y'all keep saying it's a turkey. I don't know why y'all saying it's a turkey vulture. Y'all got to lock in, bro. Y'all know we in the Avengers Endgame, right? Thanos is about to pull up and y'all over here misguessing what my guy is. You know he wouldn't take too kindly to y'all misidentifying him. That beak. I don't know, man. Y'all seem too sure of yourselves. A dodo bird. Could be, man. You might be onto something. New World vulture. Flamingo. Pigeon. Yeah, this could be a pigeon. Thanos is about to pull up. Y'all ever calling my guy a pigeon? Is every move intentional, or are you just scribbling sometimes? I'm trying to get texture. I don't want to know what it is, brother. How long does it take? Longer than you can believe. Longer than you can believe. Buzzards. That's a nice dolphin. Hey, I mess with your vision, Manuel. I mess with your vision. It's an avocado. You might be onto something, Franklin. You might be onto something indeed. You got a nice profile picture, man. Wasn't expecting to see that inspiration coming from Ash Ketchum. That's crazy. A swan. You mad inspirational, man. Y'all must make me want to start drawing some Pokemon, but y'all sleeping, man. I'm not drawing no Pokemon, especially y'all acting real sleepy and tired, man. The likes is down. Y'all over here misguessing what this bird is. You're not hyped, man. It's supposed to be Friday. Everybody's sleeping. Y'all acting real dead, bro. Real dead. Real sleepy time vibes. Crow, Black Raven. Could you draw a movie? No. It's some type of vulture because the face. Dang, it's coming together. Yo, do you remember me? Give me some kind of hint. Jog my memory. IGU with like Dodo, Mr. Birdman, indubitably. Seagull. How did you learn that? Kind of like I was telling, dude, hey, bro, I read one of the Elder Scrolls, bro. I read one of the Elder Scrolls. I said a flamingo and a swan, not an anime. It doesn't be anything, brother. It's everything. Could you draw an elephant? See, that's the question of all questions, bro. That's the question of all questions. It's a basketball. Clearly, this is a basketball. This is what we doing. That's the vision. You spitting facts. I was the one that said you were the only one that pointed me out. That's a mutated bird. That's my sister. Everybody talk about animals that you should draw next. Penguin from Madagascar. Nigga, man, hey, bro, I wasn't trying to single you out on like some hate and stuff. I was just joking. I wasn't looking to offend you, bro. I didn't know if I wanted to say G, big dog, or bro. Everything just kind of came out at the same time, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. What was that English? I don't know. Sometimes I start glitching and malfunctioning. It's just glitching and malfunctioning. That's a bird, man. Sometimes whenever you like going through a dialogue option, instead of clicking the one choice, you press all the buttons at once. Instead of clicking triangle, you click square, triangle, circle, and X at once. That's what just happened. Draw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Birdman, a turkey. It could be a turkey, man. That was legitness, indubitably. Draw cassowary next. Answer is D, all the above. I don't know about that, man, but hey, I don't know. Bro said, what was that English? If you use 3D glasses with blue and red with glasses where you see different colors. Thank you for the heart, me too. Yo, what's up, Liz? And Turkey Vulture. He said, bro, it's featherless. I mean, you hating on this man's motion, bro. He clearly got all the feathers. Where are the wings? They're there. You gotta lock in. You gotta lock in. They're there. They're there in plain sight. You might have to rotate your phone upside down. I still feel like y'all sleeping on this bird. Sleeping on this bird indeed. Whatever he may be. They do be flying. That's gonna be the leading hint that I give for the right now. Just as everything else comes together. Man. My guy is over here. It's actually quite nice. Yo, thank you too, Ace. A California condor. No. That's gonna be the one that I actually not quite, but you're closer than you can realize. It's a shark twin. Need another hint. All right. It's like the garbage. It will be what you would classify as the garbage men of the outdoors. They be having big families, I think. They be having huge, colossal families. There's never normally just one. It's always like a lot of them from what I've seen in real life. You said it's a vulture going crazy with the cross hatching. Indubitably a buzzard. It could be. You still think that it's a vulture? How you know this ain't a seagull, man? You know the seagulls be out snatching and stealing sandwiches and stuff. Seagulls are crazy. Seagulls will pull up on you, take your food. They're like the more aggressive versions of pigeons. Pelican. Toucan, it's the eyes. What do you mean? The face says it all. A cinereous vulture. I don't even know what that means. Gang, seagulls are the YNs of the birds. Exactly. They just wake up on that time and it always be a million of them. It's never just one or a few. They be traveling in like huge families. It ain't never just one. They pulling up on you with the squad. Like they queued up in multiple squads. And they walking around you and they making their noises. You're cooked. They leaving with something. Your sandwich you gotta give up your sandwich. It was never a choice. Abstract turkey vulture plague time. Your drawing is amazing. You're pulling up 18 deep. That's bare minimum. That's on a good day. They pulling up with their whole generation. Grandparents included. Everybody. Family, cousin, extended family. You're done. Definitely a turkey vulture. Do yellow green, please. No. No, no, no. You a pterodactyl. Is this Eve? No. This is John Pork. Anyways, they pulling up on you, man. 16 of them. This they got their whole extended families bumming. Pigeons be crazy too, but like pigeons can be big, but they're not really gonna do too much. They're gonna just be kind of like waddling around. I don't really be seeing pigeons and feeling like, yo, he gotta go. Like pigeons, they just be kind of waddling around. They're not really gonna do too much. But a seagulls are mischievous. Pheasant, have you ever seen a baby pigeon? If you put the phone sideways, is a bunny coming out it's coming out of a hole? You might be onto something. A pterodactyl. And nah, not quite a pterodactyl. I've done pterodactyls before, but nah, this ain't that. Believe me. That's gonna be the only other hand I give. It's not a dolphin. It's not a pterodactyl. Everything else, that's gonna be it, man. This is Quizlet. I'm gonna give you everything except what you really need. That being the answer to the prompt. Quizlet, Quizlet used to be generational, bro. That was like the go-to. I know that it always shifts. People probably don't even know what Quizlet is at this point. A turkey, a chicken. It might be. It might be. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. A dodo, a vulture. How did you find out you could do this, bro? You gotta lock in, man. You gotta draw a little bit here, a little bit there. You gotta read an Elder Scroll or two. Stuff it'll come together. Stuff will start coming together even when it doesn't make sense. You gotta just keep drawing. That's what I've really learned. That's like my main takeaway. You gotta draw a little bit every day. I'm gonna make his wing. I'm gonna make his wing a little bit bigger. Just seem a little bit more imposing. Is it North America? Hey, bro, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. It be flying in families, and it be having big families, and it's the garbage men of nature. I'm not giving any more hints. You're not about to finesse this answer out of me. I'm not gonna give the answer. Not yet. Turkey vulture. We know it's a part of the bird family. For sure. Just start layering shapes and stuff will pop out. It's something like that. It's something like that indeed. Yo, Quizlet at a point in time was goated. I don't know what they got going on now. This isn't an ad. No need. Like it ain't like a raid. It ain't like one of those like Raid Shadow Legends. That's not what we doing. I'm telling you like it is. Quizlet used to be generational before Chat GPT was a thing. And even Chat GPT low key is washed. I'm not advocating for that stuff, but I'm just saying there's plenty of alternatives. Chat GPT is kind of like Google. Low, it's trash. Google is garbage. Like if you really need the answer to something, bro, Google is not it no more. Quizlet it be making you mad. Yeah, it's gonna give you everything except what you need. Jesus loves you too, man. Google is low key garbage, and I can say that. Like I love what Google has done for the community, man. Like Google really put you on to some knowledge, but it's really garbage now. And I feel like I could respectfully say that if you can find the right pages. But yeah, look, listen. It's like the analogy of finding the needle in the haystack. You got to dig through so much garbage to find what you need, and by the time you finally get your hands on what you're looking for, it's like I could have just figured this out on my own, bro. Like by the time I do all that digging, I could have just really sat down and did this by myself. With like, it's like, was this deep dive even worth it? Like I low key could have just. It's the needle in the haystack. It's the diamond in the rough. Why do I feel like I'm sifting through? Why? We need to just get this. We need to just get rid of the garbage. Google is garbage. I will stand on that forever. Flying low, flying lower than low, bro. This isn't slander. I'm not slandering. I'm just saying it like it is. It's garbage. What time is it for me? It's 10:40 p.m. at night. I could say that. I was I was there. I was there when stuff was still useful, man. It's like rather use Chat GPT. Even but you know what's funny? Like, I don't know. It's all kind of it's always like I'm not gonna say mid because it could always be worse. It could always be way worse. This isn't like I'm not. This isn't an ad either. I be, yo, that's an easy way to get angry though. You really like whenever you really need the answer to something, when you really trying to like get to the bottom of something. Dope art channeling from the source. I'm looking at pictures for these. Tell me more. There's all kind of alternatives. I'm not really as tapped in any. I'm not as tapped in as I once was. But there's so many like AI alternatives. Like if I have just a basic question, I'll sometimes use ChatGPT. But I'm just saying like using just basic search engines now. Basic search engines, all you're gonna get is weird. They gotta make money. I understand it's a business, right? But you're gonna just get weird sponsored. You're not gonna get what you're looking for. That's the point I'm trying to make. You don't get anything and everything. You're not gonna get what you actually need. You're not gonna get what you need. Yo, thank you for the let them cook too, man. What art style is this, bro? It's a lot of scribbling. It's a lot of chaos and it's a lot of scribbling. It's a lot of scribbling and layers. Lots and lots of layers. 2, did your voice just glitch? No, I'm not an AI, brother. Are you accusing me of being a clanker? Look at Jay Curbo. His gears are turning. He's suspicious. He said, why are you glitching? Hey, man, thank you, Miles. Bro's accusing me. He's like, wait a minute. This guy, something ain't right. Nah, pal. Just scribble. Lots and lots. I want to start. This is how I start. I like the way your mind works. I do appreciate it too, K. Here's for this one. There's a little bit more. I'm gonna like try to like shape out bro's wing. Just a little bit more. You live in Detroit. No. Is that where you at? If so, that's what's up. That's what's up indeed. Well, if you meant to draw something else, you drew a turkey vulture. Are you sure are you still, is that gonna be the hill that you, is that gonna be the hill that you die on? You think it's a turkey vulture? I'm just trying to figure out where you're getting that from, bro. How did you end up with a turkey vulture from this drawing? I don't see the vision. It is. Are you sure? I live close to it. A vulture / a buzzard. Listen, the only buzzard that I know of is the one in GTA Online. I don't know. I've never even heard. I don't even know how you see a bird with this. Do you know what one looks like? Nah, I've never seen one in my life. It's clearly not a bird. It's a dolphin. That is as dolphin as a dolphin will get. The clearest depiction. The clearest depiction I've ever seen. Sometimes you gotta just draw a dolphin, bro. You gotta just draw a dolphin. I say a turkey vulture too. I don't know how y'all seeing a turkey vulture. That's crazy. Bottleneck dolphin. What does that mean? When you say bottleneck, I'm thinking of like a car machinery or something. Like a bottleneck in the engine. That don't sound too smooth. Look like a California condor. You actually aren't the first to guess it. You're not far off, but you're not quite on. You're not quite right, but you're close. Condors are a little bit bigger than what I just drew. Or they're way bigger, actually. I went down this rabbit hole, man, researching condors one day. And apparently they're almost extinct. I said that too. It might have been you that I was referring to. I didn't get the name of the person that originally said it. But it was somebody that guessed the condor way, way earlier. Like way earlier. Dog, how did you learn how to do this? Bro, I managed to read one of the Elder Scrolls, bro. 20-foot wingspan. Yeah, they're huge. But I'm pretty I like went down the rabbit hole and apparently they were killed off a lot. And that's why there's not too many of them left. And they're tagged. Like if you see one out in the wild, 9 times out of 10 it's been captured and tagged by somebody. Getting that finny meat? What does that mean? I was like, wait a minute, bro. I had to like process that. What do you mean by that? What are you drawing right now? Just trust me, bro. Just let me bring it to life. They're very important to native culture. Yeah, and they were, dude. It's so tragic that they were nearly hunted to extinction, bro, because they're really cool to see. And it makes you just appreciate the outdoors more. But not only that, but they take like a little while before they're fully grown. And whenever they finally do have kids, they normally don't have like too many of them at once. Yo, what's up, Aaron? It was like a whole process, man, about to find out. But there was like a reason why there's for one, they're already low in numbers, but it takes them a little while before like they're able to fully just mature up, you know. Can you play the drums? No, I've never really played any instruments like that. I've never really like sat down and really zoned in. That's like a different kind of technical. I don't think it would be that much different than just the drawings themselves, but you got to just sit down and do it, you know. It's the process of doing. About to find out. Get my favorite. Yo, what's up, mug? A lobster? No, not quite a lobster. Not on this one. Not quite a lobster on this one. Every time I see you improve, keep it up. Hey, I appreciate it too, Jacob. A calf head. Is it a bird? A skeletor? I mean it. I mean, I mean. I don't wanna. I don't wanna ruin the surprise. I don't wanna ruin the surprise for what's to come. You gotta lock in. Y'all gotta lock in. Y'all better not be asleep either. A dragonfly, a T-Rex. Y'all better lock in, bro. We need all the focus. This is dope. It's the one under it, a vulture. You gotta tell me what you see, Jacob. You gotta tell me what you see. I need y'all fully awake. I'll keep these coming and I'll keep these alive as long as everybody is engaging. We gotta keep the likes up. We gotta keep the likes up. Cow skull on top. A horseshoe crab. You know, I will flat out tell you this is not a horseshoe crab. Like I'll just tell you as it is. This is not a horseshoe crab. An astronaut. Hey man, you might be onto something though. I might come back to that in a little while. A buffalo skull. I don't know, bro. Maybe. No. Maybe. You the closest. A bull skull. I don't know. You gotta just trust me, man. You know, is it a pineapple, man? It could be many. It could be many different things. That's the wonder. That's the joy in the process. It could be. You gotta just see it for what it is. What's up, Matt Fox? Is there a theme? I'm gonna stop trolling now. A spine so far. There is kind of a theme. This bird that I drew, I gave a hint for what it could be, and I said that they're the garbage men of nature, right? So I'm drawing something that kind of goes along with just that idea, the natural garbage men of nature. I was driving to my job one day and I seen a few of them. They were like eating, I think it was like an opossum or something or a raccoon. It was outside. They be outside though. I always be seeing the big birds when I'm outside. I got like, if you've ever played Red Dead Redemption, like whenever you lock on, you press LT and you'll be like, it'll be somebody driving past and you just lock on. Like I just can see it's truly incredible. Buffalo carcass. You got to tell me what you see. Yo, somebody was really head on with. Somebody was actually correct. I low key just said I don't know, but a couple of a couple of you all know what this is. I gotta keep it fun. I gotta keep y'all on y'all's toes. You know, ball language, knowledge. I don't know why I read that as language. You gotta freaking press LT and you locking on to somebody driving past. Man, we always come back to that's always the philosophy. Y'all see the buffalo carcasses on the way to work. Now I don't be seeing buffalo carcasses on the way to work, but I was saying this is something that I keep coming back to. Buffaloes in general. I'm from the South. I don't know what they're called. You gotta lock in, Squish. You gotta lock in a skull, a bull skull, a ram. You gotta lock in, bro. I'm not gonna flat out say what it is just yet. It'll ruin the fun. That'll ruin what can be, you know? Okay, it has to be a buzzard. You still standing on the buzzard. I'm a lady. I be low key saying bro as like a umbrella. Like it's an umbrella term that encompasses everyone and everything. But I got you. It got horns. I don't know what I said. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, when I be like, bro, it's more of an umbrella thing, but I ain't mean no shade, no harm. Cattle skull. It could be. How do you do that? Bro, you gotta You gotta just lock in, man. You gotta lock in. You gotta press LT. You gotta do what the paper says to do, bro. You gotta press LT. You gotta skip the cutscenes and dialogue. You gotta skip the cutscenes and dialogue. No. How did you learn that you can do it? I read one of the Elder Scrolls. It's a long horn. It's a long horn indeed. No, it's not. No, that's not true. Actually, this is actually it's a bison skull. I don't know what the freak that was, bro. I started like, it's not true. Bro, buzzards pee on their feet in the desert to stay cool. I have a longhorn skull hanging in the living room. Great question, bro. I they be I don't know how I'm supposed to interpret that information. I don't know how I'm supposed to interpret that information. I repeat. Fun fact. Is that a moose, man? Nah, this genuinely isn't a moose. 100%. It's not a moose. I gotta clear any other confusion. Okay. Who the freak is the moose man? Once again, you asking the real questions because I don't know who the moose man is. I know who the muffin man is though. That's the story. That's a tale for a different day. That is a tale for a different day. They're definitely in Texas. Nah, man, you gotta lock in. Lock in. Okay, here's this one. It was a picture that I found way earlier, and I'm gonna go back to it. The moment that I find it again, I'm gonna add it to this page. I'm gonna add what I've seen to this page. Hopefully it'll all come together in a nice little way. Tap the screen. Exactly. See, I'm seeing your vision, Kay. How long have you been doing this for? Bro, forever. That isn't true. I've been drawing this way since 2024, but I've really been drawing on and off for my whole life with my right hand. It really wasn't until relatively recently that I even discovered that I could do this. And the moment that I could, I just kept at it and I've slowly sharpened it over time. But it is so funny because I lead a lot of these with my left, and I would say I'm more of a right-handed person. I already knew somebody was typing that question in the chat. Before somebody asked it, I just wanted to go ahead and clear the air. But sometimes you gotta I found myself kind of just experimenting with it. And also when I draw this way, it centers me. It gives me something to fully put my attention into. Like it fully pulls you in your own way, you know? Can you give it wings? Can I give it wings? Like, I don't understand. Like the bird has wings, bro. He's just chilling. W skill. Longhorns have longhorns to cool them down, but that's not a longhorn skull. He's locked in. It's something like that. I got to look up a longhorn skull because I want to say that they might look similar, but this isn't a longhorn skull. It might have made more sense for me to draw in a longhorn skull, but that's definitely not what that is. I'm telling you as it is, indubitably. Sometimes I got to keep y'all on y'all's toes. Bet the portfolio go crazy. My portfolio is my whole page. It's just a series of everything that I posted in the past, maybe year and some change. I just be hopping on here sometimes at night, man. Just seeing where the page goes. Gotta just experiment. Would I ever do Asta from Black Clover in the demon form? You know, I don't know as somebody I've gotten asked to do before. I gotta just see. I be kind of going off of whatever I'm feeling in the day. Sometimes I'll draw characters, other times I'll just kind of sit back and just draw some animals. It all depends, man. You know, it all depends. Gotta just see how I'm feeling, man. A no now doesn't mean a no forever. If you looking for a long story short, I'll probably come back to the idea. What is that on the top? It is actually the skull of a bison or a buffalo. It just depends on where you're from and who you are. Some people call them buffaloes, but they're bisons too. Yo, bro, you gotta be trying to draw like that. I mean, if you manage to get it, it like centers you. How do you do that so cool? Unc, what's your opinion on DBZ coming back? See, that's the question of the night. That's the question of the night because my brother was telling me about it, and I don't really know how to feel. I haven't really just sat like I haven't really been tuned in. I got some catching up I got to do. You know, I'm not like upset about it though. The funny thing about Dragon Ball, there's always gonna be another dude that like there's always gonna be another guy, another dude that's stronger, another dude that needs to get delivered the beats. There's always gonna be another guy that's stronger, another dude to beat up. Not gonna lie, I tried this before and it was the easiest method for me. It's nice to focus on the vision. It pulls you in, man. It pulls you in. Pulls you in indeed. Once you grasp it, just go with it, man. You go with what works. I'm just shaping in where his nostril's gonna be. Am I ambidextrous? I would say so. I think that I'm more of like a right leaning person, like right-handed. I lead a lot of these with my left, funnily enough, but I would say overall I'm probably more right-handed. That's like what I spent majority of my time using. It just is. This is something that I happen to be able to grasp. I happened to try it out. Upon realizing that I could, I kept at it and I kept drawing. It gave me something to kind of center myself with, you know. Somebody got to beat up Goku so he gets stronger. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Sonic. Like, there's always gonna be another dude that got to pop up and he's strong for no reason. He got to put Goku almost to where he's about to die. He gonna almost die. Krillin gonna get blown up or something. And there's gonna be a power jump. I mean, how long can it go on for? Is it not hard to draw with your left? I've always had dexterity with my left, so it didn't really like take that much for me, you know? It didn't take that much for me to be able to just kind of you get a feel for it, man. The more that you do, you gotta just keep drawing. I look at it the same way if you was drawing with your whichever one you're the most familiar with. You gotta the main thing is just you gotta keep drawing. You're good at this. It's so common to watch it. I'm glad you enjoying the process of it too. How long have you been doing this? I started drawing this way in about 2024. But it took me some time. If you can like look at my progression over the time. It didn't start out this sharp, but it was kind of like once I realized that I could, I tried to double down on it, you know? You all keep sound like the Miles AI. No, bro, that Miles AI sounds like me. Y'all keep trying to hit me with that, yo, bro. Are you the Miles? No, sir, man. I'm not the Miles AI. They ripped my voice. I was here in the beginning. They stole it. They took that from me, man. Well, you're good. It's hard to impress me, but hey, thank you too, James. A little more definition running on the top of his little snout. Hang on. Get those coins indubitably. Bring the emeralds in. Bring the emeralds in. The golems are waiting. Bring the emeralds in. The golems. We posted with the golems. We posted with the golems indubitably. The golems got to get paid. I'm not gonna lie. Why does it look like the right hand isn't contributing? Definitely a great artist either way. No, that's what's so funny because, yo, it'll be some videos people be like, your left hand isn't doing anything. Then there'll be other videos people be like, your right hand isn't doing anything. I'm like, all right, I don't know what you want from me, bro. I don't know what you want from me, man. When I use one versus when I use the other, they're tag teaming, man. And I don't know weird stuff. I know somebody's gonna pop in and be like, "Hey, yo," and I don't know weird stuff. Don't make it strange. And we was talking about collecting coins and emeralds. Don't make it strange. Don't make it strange. Get a grip. Get a grip. Get a grip. Draw faster. Now I'm gonna draw slower just for you, bro. I'm gonna draw slower just for you. There is no fast forward, man. We're gonna sit. We're gonna sit. I gotta keep y'all awake. Hurry up, bro. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. You should just listen. You should just listen to music and draw. I had music that would play in the background at first, but I was using it as a crutch, so I stopped. That's why at first I wasn't putting on any audio, but I started using the fireplace because sometimes I get quiet and I just don't like for it to get so silent that you could like hear the air moving in my room. It gets kind of strange. Definitely a donkey. What's that to the right? A mule. You gotta just trust me, man. You gotta guess. Tell me, yo, tell me what you see. If you tell me what you see, I say you got a smooth 65% chance. A turkey vulture? You think it's a turkey vulture? Yo, you put, is that what you betting on? Is that what you putting your house on right now? The turkey vulture, bro. Everything. A vulture or a dragon. You putting the whole house on the vulture idea. That's bold, yo, so tough. Oh, the right. Putting the whole house. This is what we doing. This is what we are doing indubitably. That's a sea serpent. You know, believe it or not, nah, this isn't anything. This isn't anything mythical. Do a rattlesnake next. You might be cooking. I gotta see. I gotta see. Definitely a bird of some sort. Not trying to tell you what to do, but some more depth above the eyes would help. I hear you. I hear you. Very impressive. You draw any other forms? Nah. No, no, no. This is just my little thing, man. I just be drawing and drawing a little bit more. All day, every day. All day, every day. How do you even learn this? You should do Venom. Looks awesome. I like your drawings. Hey, I appreciate it, Santiago. But say all day, every day. All day, every day will probably fry my brain. I ain't gonna lie. This is. I was sitting at my desk trying to see the main come through. Indubitably, Ghost Rider is my favorite character. How does your brain even do it? This is the sickest style I've ever seen. Wow. Thank you. All day, every day, man. Nah, but not yo. My brain probably started like smoking or something. You hear the little smoke alarm, not the chirp, the literal like alarm. Okay, y'all mentioned a. I seen a snake. I seen a snake, but I want to do something else before I do a snake. A coyote. Dang, I shouldn't have said it, bro. Hey, bro, just y'all didn't hear that, okay? Y'all wasn't listening. Do you sell any pieces? Yo, bro, read my question and ignored me. Yo, remind me again what you said, Nexer. Remind me again what you said. Bro, I read it. I didn't fully process it, man. It was a lot of things happening at the same time. Star Wars. It was a lot of things going on. It wasn't out of malice. A lizard do a skull. It wasn't out of malice against you, man. It ain't no animosity. Do the Milky Way. I already got something in mind. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do it. The vision, do a flip. You know, that's a bit outside of my scope of things I just be doing. I'm not like a flipper, you know. I'm sure there's somebody out there that'll do all the flips for you though. I'm not a flipper though. Do a slushy, do the do. You do the do. Reminds me of scary stories to tell in the dark. Yo, bro, the dude that said do a flip. Hey, if you actually, I'm not about to tell you to do a flip because you mess around and you're gonna be like, dude on TikTok told me to do a flip and I broke my neck. From a random dude on TikTok, do a lion. Y'all, I started this off and I didn't really think it through. Hold on, man. There's a better way to do what I'm trying to do. There is a much better way to go about doing this. I know it. I'm gonna try. Yo, I don't know if that's a good idea, bro. Yo, and if it's unsuccessful, don't be trying to be like, dude told me to do a backflip and I didn't land it and I'm blaming bro. Yeah, dude, I can see the news stories now. They're gonna be like, Dangerous TikTok trend. Dude on TikTok telling people to do a backflip. They gonna have a news special. Bro, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. I'm gonna say Jason told me. Nah, bro, come on, man. I can see they gonna be like, dangerous. Kind of like the Knoxville chicken people, bro. Come on, man. Dangerous TikTok trend. Do a burger. Nah, bro. I'm over here. I'm matrixing out of that, bro. He be like, yeah, dude. I thought it was just a fun little trick. I might do it right. Yeah. RN. Yeah. Nah. Don't do it, man. Yo, don't do it. Don't do that backflip. What did Michael say? Something about it. You do 1,000 things every day. Make sure this is one of them or something. Don't do it, man. Bro, let's get more views. He's gonna forget me. Bro, I won't forget you, man. I won't forget you saved. Space would be lit. I understand that. I just genuinely don't know how to draw space. I might do like a shuttle or something, but that's not happening right now. Make sure one's a flip, LMAO. This style of drawing make a good Vecna drawing. It's a lot of people that be mentioning Vecna. I'm not a Stranger Things guy though. I'm kind of out of the loop. That's been one that has came up a lot. Vecna. Vecna got like all the motion, bro. Everybody be mentioning Vecna. Vecna got all the TikTok motion. I'm just not really like tapped in to the grand scheme of the Stranger Things world. I did do one of the little Demigorgon dudes though. I just kind of, you have to get on Stranger Things. It's a must see. How much would I sell the Annabelle for? DM me. Because it's a couple of them. I don't even know which one you would be interested in. Just DM me though. That way I'm not trying to like negotiate and we not doing Shark Tank middle of the live. You know what I'm saying? For that reason, I'm out. Let me cop the Annabelle piece, bro. Say a number. Just DM me. I don't want to be doing a Shark Tank negotiation in the middle of the live stream. How many pins do I go through a day? I mean, there's not like a set in stone number with this. I like just picked up my pens. Like I was kind of getting off of my job and I happened to come in. Some days I'll have extremely heavy drawing days, and other days I'll just do like a page. I'll just do like a page or two and just see what happens. There's not a set in stone number. I'm constantly coming on your live, some of the most original work I've ever seen. Hey, I appreciate it, Harrison. How can I learn this style? Bro, you gotta get your hands on one of the Elder Scrolls, bro. And once you read it, you can't go back. If you can figure out how to source yourself an Elder Scroll, look up an Elder Scroll, bro. You can figure out you gotta get on it. Once you read it, bro, there's no going back. You know that ballpoint ink smell. I do indeed. It's really strong, and I didn't really take mine. I didn't really like recognize it at first, but it's a highlight of this. I low-key I love the smell. It's something that's really random, but it's really nice. It might be frying my brain low-key, but you win some, you lose some. It's the ink and it's the microplastics that I think give me the ability to do what I be doing. I be frying my brain. All those Native American, you said needs an owl. It's funny, man, because I be drawing a lot of owls anyway. I'll throw an owl on here, but I said it was gonna be I'm gonna do something else before I do the owl. You cooking. Thank you for the heart me 2K. Unc, what's your opinion about us? Wait. What's your opinion about us possible being the only life in the universe because we are early? I got one on Google. The coyote looks so cool. Thank you. You got one of the Elder Scrolls off Google. But you got to get to reading, bro. Once you read it, you got to tell me how it goes. You might be blinded, bro. Once you open it up, man, you might be blinded. If you can read it and decipher it, decode it, then we'll talk. Actually eats. I got one on Google. Wolf. No, not quite a wolf. This one is a little bit smaller than a wolf. He's not a wolf. He's a good little fella though, I bet. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all something really random that I learned about coyotes. Coyotes are really smart. It'll be a bunch of them, and they'll walk in each other's footsteps. That way that you don't think that it's one or two. Really intelligent. Animals really be overpowered. Like the fact that deers can't. I think like a lot of animals can't see tigers because they're blind to the color that they spawn in. Coyote, how I love your drawing. Hey, thank you too, man. Skyrim, indubitably. That's why I was telling bro he got to read the Elder Scroll. That's how I did it. If you could read the Elder Scroll, it changed the way you view everything, man. Thank you for the roses, 2K. What's up? What's up, Coulter? Owls are bad omens. I wasn't really like making this page. I just was kind of drawing like a bunch of wildlife, man. I be drawing a lot of owls as is. That might not be. That's crazy. All the owls. But that's like my signature at this point. Like if you scroll back, anytime you scroll, you're gonna see an owl somewhere on the page. Somewhere in my little collection. I had a lot of wildlife that's on my bookshelf. I made this one. He's kind of reddish. He's not a fox. How long you been drawing? You got to get the ears right, indubitably. Indubitably, indeed. Indubitably, indubitably. I don't know if this is gonna be like a super long stream. I just wanted to get on here and do a page, get some editing done. I'm gonna try to get on tomorrow night, and if not tomorrow night, I'm gonna come back and do like something. Like I'm gonna sit down for some real time on. I'm gonna try to sit down on Sunday. I gotta just see. I'll be kind of playing it by ear. It's so cool, Coyote. Indubitably. This is cool. Thank you, man. Have you seen Welcome to Derry? You know, funnily enough, nah, man. I haven't seen Welcome to Derry, but I feel like I got a deep enough understanding of Pennywise, though. I've seen the movies. And I ain't read the books, but I done went down the little YouTube rabbit holes where the dudes be talking about. They be talking like you get a good enough understanding of the characters. You know the stuff that really matters. Like if we having like a conversation, like the stuff that really is of value and of significance, I'm caught up enough. Like I understand Pennywise. He gives off Stranger Things. He says sea owls is a symbol of death. I'm not tapped in enough. I don't really know anything about the folklore of the animals. I like to just draw a lot of wildlife, man. I know whenever I did my Appalachia page, people was like talking about skinwalkers and stuff. It's a lot of folklore and nature and all kind of stuff. But you gotta be like a grass toucher for all that, bro. I just working the drawing. Who do you think will win, Vecna or Pennywise? I don't even know enough about Vecna, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know way more about Pennywise than I do Vecna. I didn't really follow Stranger Things. But I seen enough of the movies. And I like watch people do breakdowns of the Pennywise story. Like I know that he's like a celestial entity, and his main opposition is like a turtle dude, and he's like a omnipotent being too. I really admire how you keep it so simple and real, especially with the pens you use. Thank you too, Dari. Amazing. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be honest, like I got understand it as much as Pennywise being like a celestial creature, and he's been in Derry forever, basically. And he got like the ability to manipulate people's minds, and he pretty much just be playing with his food or playing with her food. Bro, he just be chilling. He spawned in and he just be eating little people, I guess. My main goal is to blow up. You gonna finish it? Yo, thank you for the roses too, GG. Yeah, bro, like hockey, I want to see him. Effect and the show word. The fear is his food. I'm pretty sure that he don't need to scare you. If he wants to get you, he can get you. The fear is just the seasoning, you know? Like the fear is just the passion in the game. Like you know how like we have spices, for example. You know, you in theory you can survive off the basics, right? You can like eat chicken and it's just chicken. Or you can eat steak and it's just steak. Or whatever your choice of food is. But the spices is that's like the fear is his seasoning. You want to have like a little bit of seasoning because without like it's just bland, you know? It's just bland and soulless. And act like I don't know nobody. Oh wow, so special. What's up, GG? Extra flavor. Yeah, he's just doing it for the passion, the love of the game. I mean, I'm not saying that that's a cool thing. I'm just saying that Bro, he just be doing his thing. He be shape shifting and he got reality. He's basically Wanda from Doctor Strange. Some coyotes in red. Fox, what's going on? Bro, we was talking about Pennywise, how he don't really need to scare people, but he be scaring people. Just he be doing it for the love of it. Like it's passion at that point. He's doing it strictly because he's doing it out of the love of the game. The same reason we technically don't need spices on our foods, but you got to think like I think it was called the Silk Road. People was really dying over the spices, man. The trades. You doing it. It's just it just livens life up, you know. He a chef. Did I see Black Phone 2? I did not see Black Phone 2, Stephanie. Yo, thank you for the Army 2 fire. Nah, calling bro a chef when he's over here consuming little people is crazy. I wouldn't go as far as saying bro's a chef. I seen the first one. I liked the first Black Phone movie because it was fresh. From what I remember. Feels like it was forever ago. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, like bro, get back. Yo, what's up, Fire? He got his get back. Indubitably. That's tough, man. Pennywise really bro, just be waking up, eating, going to sleep in the sewers. I feel like they kind of dumbed him down in the movies, though. I don't think that he just. I'm pretty sure that it goes so much deeper than just through the power of love and friendship, these kids were able to overcome, bro. No, it ain't it. That's two sunshine and rainbows, bro. You're dealing with like a space celestial entity, bro. That's deeper. Like the power of love and friendship is not. That's not doing too much for you, bro. I'm sorry. The second one is kind of sad. I haven't even, I haven't seen it. I seen the first one. Welcome to Derry goes into it a little bit more. I'm sure that it does. I haven't had the time to really just sit down and pick it apart. I'm always kind of later to stuff like that. It'll come to me. I'll get around to it eventually though. It's a couple of little shows like that. When the time is right, I'll really sink into it. Probably have a little binging session, but I haven't really like found myself just watching anything recently. I've been just in the zone of just drawing. I got off work. I like sat at my desk for a second. I just wanted to get some drawing done. But yeah, I'm sorry, man, but the power of love and friendship is not from. Are you kidding me? That's Pennywise. That's the big Pennywise indeed. Honestly, yo, thank you too, Yashi. Not gonna lie, Black Phone 2, not bad, but I don't know, something about the first one really got me on my toes, like more of jumps. Well, I'm gonna tell you, man, I like the first one. It was fresh. I feel like it was a fresh idea. I feel like it's a lot of noise in the world. It's hard, like it's really hard to come by stuff that just feels new. Stuff like something you've never seen before. It's so crazy. Like, how are we in like a drought, but we're in like an abundance at the same time? Like that shouldn't be possible. But I don't even really remember, but I just remember it seeming like it was like a new concept, like something you haven't seen a million times. Like you never wanted to get to the point to where something is so predictable. And this is coming from me, and I don't really have like true deep film making knowledge, right? I just whenever you just kind of want a fresh concept. Yo, what's up, Uzziah? Yo, I just got here. I loved it. It's an awesome feeling being exposed to something new. Not only new, but new and extraordinary for sure. Pennywise freaks me out. I'll take Vecna any day. The second Black Phone 2 just reminds me of Freddy. Like, when you say Freddy as in Freddy Krueger, Freddy, like the robot dude. I mean, Freddy is a name that it's a million Freddys, bruh. The same way that there's a million Michaels. There's Michael Myers, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, and so on and so forth. Nightmare on Elm Street. The second Black Phone 2 just remind me of Freddy. Yo, thank you for the hand heart too, Rowdy. Yo, and I'm well, man. How are you doing? Yo, just got here. Can we get a real look at the bird in the middle? Yeah, I got you, Fart. I got you. Just while I'm pulling up the next reference I'm going to do. For the one time. Now, indeed. The time has come. Let me see. As I was saying before, you just new, genuine ideas. It's way easier said than done. But when something is new, there's nothing like it. It almost makes it hard to even appreciate it because you immediately want more. It's crazy. It's crazy how that works. Okay, the real question is, how am I about to do this? How am I about to draw this little whatever it is I'm about to draw? Do you ever keep the drawings in your book or do you just throw them away? Immaculate, your drawings really give me a different perspective. Hey man, thank you. Usually what happens is with these, I will put them onto my bookshelf. Like once I complete my books, once I like show some more behind, like once I like start showing some behind the scenes stuff, I'll show y'all exactly where everything goes. If some of y'all that have been here for a little bit longer, and I got like a lot of my old stuff still. There's like a few things that I might have let go of here and there, but for the most part, it's all on my bookshelf. My bookshelf is like a mess. I'm gonna show it off one day though. It's all kind of stuff over there. Just my little progression over the past couple of years. It's a mess. It is a mess indeed. I'm still looking for like a good little picture reference for this one. Like I ain't never really thought this hard about drawing what I'm about to do. Let me zoom all the way in on bro's face. Zooming all the way in. How long you been doing this stuff before? Fame, love it. Hey, thank you too, Rebel. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been doing this for that long. I started drawing this way in probably about like 2024. It hasn't been that long at all. But what started as me making just like little simple doodles whenever I'd be in my high school classes, I would have my classmates watch me make these intricate line designs. Somebody asked me if I draw in any other art forms. I said no, but that wasn't really the full truth because what kind of got me even on the wave of posting stuff online, I'll make these like really intricate line design drawings sometimes. I call it my omnilinear art. But basically it's like intricate lines and it's just flowing. Let's see here. But that's kind of like what got me into drawing this way. This was like an almost unintentional accident that I just kind of leaned into. But it just worked. I felt like I understood it. So I just kind of doubled down on it, man. Just kept on drawing. Barrel be dope. Why you only been drawing for a couple of years? And that's not really, even with that, that's not even like the full story, bro, because I had been drawing on and off for my whole life, but I never really considered drawing with my left hand. It was more like I knew I had dexterity with it. I mean, aside from like just the occasional, I could write with both. I mean, I'm not really using my left like that. It was more like I just tried it out and upon realizing I could, I kept at it, I would think, I feel like I'm still more of like a righty if it really came down to it. But I mean, it's kind of just like, it works, I guess. It works. It works, it works, it works. Bro, art is good. Thank you, Fish, bro. My free page brought me once again. What's up, Amir? Well, it sucks. Sorry, bro. Brilliant accident. Works beautifully. That's what I'm saying. I'll be leaning into the chaos of it all, man. Lean into, just gotta lean into you. I guess it's some kind of reptile. Yeah. Yep, this is a reptile. This is a reptile indeed. I gotta make bro look menacing. He can't be looking too kind. Thank you for the heart me 2K. The last thing I want is for Buddy to be looking too nice. I gotta make him look menacing and dangerous. Like if you seen this out in the desert, you're not supposed to be like, oh, that's a little buddy. No, my snake. He said Kobe. Thank you for the hand heart 2K. Can't be making bro. It's gotta be like dangerous. You gotta be getting like a dangerous vibe from this. I'm just shaping out his head right now. Shaping out little buddy's cranium. But still keeping it to where it stands true to that more rough sketch feel, I'll shine away from it too much. My snake eats birds. He be snacking. Is it true that whenever you feed them, they only eat like every so often? Like they're not really eating every day. They only eat whenever they need to. They're not really going super indulgent. They should be snacking. I know some people be feeding them mice and stuff. Mice. Any kind of other little. He eats two mice. Yeah. Little Zilla. It's something like that. It's something like that. The thing with this is trying to have them have like that rough texture. I'm gonna like sharpen the line a little bit. But I don't want him to look too like gecko like or something. Like his head don't like he don't need to have like too much of a gecko look. He's selling car insurance, man. Geico. Bro, what is that? Have I done a line recently, gang? I seen somebody feed their snake a rabbit. Yeah, I mean, well, that don't really surprise me because they're kind of big. Or not even kind of, they're huge. I filled in his eye with some more ink because to me it was looking too like kind of cartoonish or something, bro. You don't need to snakes and skin texture is still kind of weird for me. Snakes and skin texture. I can't know why my face is amazed. Thank you, Alexis. Bro, what is that? How I draw an owl? Not yet. Skin. You want to get their texture and keep it to where like their lines aren't just flat. I feel like this isn't focusing up how I want it to. Can you draw? No, Sawyer. Are you a righty or a lefty? What is that? Yo, Sawyer. Yo, that's like you like the FBI or something, bro. The heck? Trying to get put on like a watch list or something, bro? That request is that? I don't even be taking requests anyway. Yeah, I know the scales are hard. Yeah. I just haven't like I kind of gotta keep experimenting. I just gotta figure out like a way to translate them in my own way. Or at the very least, make it to where, bro, how is it a drawing from the FBI? That was a joke. Yeah, all right, bro. That was a joke. Yeah, it was a joke. Still, you might got you some ties to like the I don't know who you got ties to, but how is it drawn? Hey, that's federal. You about to get me you about to get me marked by like some kind of little algorithm. Like, what is that? Yo, thank you for the rose, 2K. It's definitely a joke. That's what I'm saying. You know what you wanted to see. It's all good, I guess. Yeah, bro, I'm from Homeland Security. You might be. This is a relatively safe space, man. FBI or not, I guess. How do you do that? Bro, ask for the whole switch. Exactly. Like I've just never seen that before. Not drawing no switch. Not drawing glizzies. Not drawing toes either. Nah, it's the fact you know what it is. No, I genuinely don't, bro. I tried to like put two and two together. I'm not well versed. What you mean? It's a cart, bro. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what that is. I just seen switch. Drawing a switch from memory is insane. Exactly. But I'm not on that level yet. That's crazy. That's beyond crazy. Wow, yo, thank you too, Jessica. All that I seen was you telling me to draw some kind of detailed switch, and the alarm bells immediately went off in my head. Bro, every cart like the same shape. How? I thought it was an eye. I don't know what I thought it was, man. But all that I know is that when I be going to the gas station, they be playing like ads. When I be trying to pump gas, I be getting like unskippable ads. It's crazy. Went to the gas station, they was trying to sell me like some vapes or something, bro. I was so I couldn't believe my eyes. Like normally, sometimes when I be at the gas station, I like to just enjoy the ambience, like the silence, you know. You know, like you be just kind of in the element, like you be outside. Draw man bat. You think he would look good with this type of style? I don't know. Definitely see a snake's head. I would have bought 6 of them. I'm not gonna draw man bat today, bro. Chill. Yo, thank you for the roses too, fellow Jason. There can only be one of the many Jasons. Do you ever draw your dreams? I don't even know where to start. I don't even know how I would go about that, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. But no, not to answer your question, I haven't. Drawing your dreams. That's an interesting thing to even kind of grapple onto. Where do you start? Fellow Jason, there can only be one. We're gonna have to have like a Mortal Kombat shake. We're gonna have to character select. There can only be one, bro. You think I should try? Try the. You got. I don't know what you mean, D-Lo. I don't know what you mean. Are you asking me? Do I think you should try to draw your dreams? I mean, if you can, yeah, dude, go for it, man. I guess I don't really know what that would mean for you. Yo, thank you for the heart me too, fellow Jason. I do appreciate it indubitably. Indubitably indeed. See, I feel like that's a trick question. Like this is gonna circulate back to dude talking about drawing switches, bro. Like there's somebody is plotting and scheming with what was just said, and I can't put the pieces together, but I feel like I'm picking up on what's going on here. What are you drawing? You know, I'm drawing in what's supposed to be a rattlesnake. This dude's over here dreaming about freaking. What are we doing? What are we doing, pal? Get a grip. A snake. No, like if I should try to do the drawings like that, how you're doing it. Yeah, I say go for it. If you're interested, try it out. Just see how it goes. Keep at it. You got to keep drawing. That's like the main thing, bro. You can't get discouraged. I feel like I'm still learning a lot myself. I think the out background could be darker than the snake outline body light, if that makes sense. I'm gonna be honest. No, I don't understand, but I'm gonna figure this out as I go. I ain't gonna lie. Do you draw first and then do that? Nah, I kind of just draw it as it comes together on its own, man. I'm about to do this though. Like I said, I'm gonna figure out snakes. I've drawn snakes before, but snakes and reptiles. Yo, what's up, Sammy? What's up, Sammy? Indeed. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey, I do appreciate you trying to like help, but I don't understand. This is a lot of improv, man. It's a lot of improv. I'll be kind of just figuring it out as I go. That's just been the strategy. The strategy is no strategy. I think that's what people don't be understanding. I'm back and I've mastered the scroll. Hey, bro. Tell me what you learned. Tell me what you learned. You gotta drop some ball knowledge on us, man. You gotta drop some ball knowledge on us, everything. Or it's everything what you acquired from the scroll, man. He learned everything and it cost him his soul. What have you drawn? Bro, I've drawn everything, bro. I've drawn everything you can imagine. Plus more. Just a little bit, though. A snake. Can I see some of your other ones? If you want to see, for the most part, what I've done, it would be 1,000 times easier if you just looked on my page instead of me trying to readjust my tripod and move my phone and move my computer. Just go to my page. Just go to my page, indubitably. I think he's doing good as far as still. Thank you. You gotta just trust me. It'll be easier for the both of us, bro. Easier for the both of us, indeed. You're an amazing artist. Thank you, Kay. So is the end result random as well? No. You can tell it's a viper. This one is supposed to be a rattlesnake. That's what I was taking from. But he still looks kind of like friendly. And I'm going for more of like an ominous look with this one. Bro looked like a jolly good show. It's off the dome. No, not even. This one isn't even straight off the dome, man. I improv like the way that I go about it, but I'm looking at like a reference picture. It's not just completely improv. I think people be thinking I'd be like pulling straight from. If I could just imagine this stuff on the fly, that would. I don't even know how that would work. I would like to get to that point though. But I'd be looking at a lot of different pictures for these. When I say like I'd be improv, I'm talking about my strategy. Rattlesnake is a kind of viper. Hey, you learn something new every day. You learn something new every day, indubitably. It's ain't like a Bro, my National Geographic cover is being blown. I'm really not a rookie. I gotta just rank up a little bit. I got some more studying to do. We tapped in, my favorite. Yo, what's up, Bronny? Bro, he's trying to expose me. I see what's going on. That man's he's trying to, but my cover, I ain't as deep in the game as I once thought. There's always a bigger fish. There's always a bigger fish. There's always somebody else that got some more information on you. It's always the bigger fish. What is it meant to be? So it's supposed to be a rattlesnake. I'm just kind of going through and giving bro texture. Texture to his face. I'm sorry, I study animal science. Nah, I wasn't even saying it like it was a bad thing. You were just dropping knowledge on us. I was just saying you was blowing my cover because I wasn't as deep in the game as I thought I was. That's okay. Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, indubitably. Now, what's like another little desert wildlife animal? What's something else? What's something else? What else matches the vibe? A scorpion. You are cooking. A scorpion, a tarantula. Oh, did I do that already? A scorpion, a tarantula, or a spider? Scorpion, tarantula, or a spider? Scorpion. Scorpion, scorpion, scorpion. Y'all looked up scorpion and dude from Mortal Kombat came up. That ain't too far off. He's the scorpion. I'm not gonna lie, that bird about to be in my dreams. Oh, he is. What's good with you, man? What's good indeed? Read my comment above. Scorpion. Yo, y'all the people, what are y'all thinking, man? Like, scorpion, tarantula, or a spider? Poisonous snakes have pits, fangs, and slits as eyes. I know that one's venomous and the other one's poisonous. They're not the same though. A tarantula, spider. What's good with you? Indubitably. Scorpion, sun spider, scorpion. Okay, the people have spoken. Yo, let me find like a good picture, not some AI slop. Yo, it's crazy because scorpions look like lobsters, man. They look like lobsters if lobsters lived on the land. They look just like lobsters. I don't know if I could eat a scorpion though, man. That's like, he look like a bug. I'm about to put my guy on the page. Slowly but surely. I'm zooming all the way and we getting all the features. The highest resolution, if you will. The highest. Cactus was good too. I don't think I'm gonna put a cactus on this one. Yo, what's up, Noah? Love your art. The way you create with ink is magnificent. Yo, thank you too, JC. I just got in. Can I see the rest of the picture? Hang on, man. I'm about to knock out this next one. And I'll show you everything I've done before I finish it off with the bird that I've kind of put off for a second. Okay. As I was saying before, I feel like scorpions, at least this picture I'm looking at, it looks like a lobster. There's like a lot of similarities with it. It looks like a land lobster. I know that lobsters are supposed to be sea bugs. They're supposed to be the bugs of the sea. They call them bottom feeders. What's good with you, indubitably? Let me give my guy his little biters, his little nibblers. Animals I just got here. It's kind of some, man. It's been more grounded in the animals. I won't lie to you. I've been just drawing like a lot of wildlife. And I was just making the connection. I feel like with these scorpions that I'm looking at, they look a lot like lobsters. Everything is just a copy and paste of each other. I can watch Saturday Night What's So Soothing and Warm. Thank you. Should do a centipede. Nah, a centipede is where I gotta draw the line, bro. The scroll says you need to travel to Egypt, go to all the pre-meds, and find the lost scroll. That's a side quest. That's a super side quest, bro. Going to the pyramids? Nah, because you about to mess around and go to the pyramids and wake something up, man. I feel like the last thing we need to do is go unleash like a curse or something. I think that a lot of like a lot of the dudes that would go into those pyramids, they would like die under mysterious circumstances. It's crazy. It's almost like curses are really. They got all the motion. Yo, thank you for the GGs too, Jay. What is that? Is it analog horror? They're distant cousins. I just ate double grip. Yo. I just wait. I ate just double grip the pencils. What? Wait. What does that mean? Just like threw me off my whole game. Why did you write that like that? Nah, that's what it says. You might have went, man. You might have went deeper into the game than what I was thinking. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I. The pyramid's just kind of pushing it, bro. You about to wake somebody up. Nah, they're not about to get me. You gonna use your spin jutsu. About to unlock your full potential. Eddie, I don't know. I don't know if that's enough, bro. You might not. Bro, you might not have enough chakra to be going to the pyramids, man. you need a you need a senzu or something. You gonna need a med kit when you leave. You about to pull up and you gonna see like a health. You gonna be about to see a health bar pop up or something. You about to be like, why is boss music playing? You're cooked. Deadly. Yeah, it's over with. I don't know. You putting a lot on the line, man. Just to pull up and fold it. Nah, I'm him. I got my gang. So dang, not only are you sacrificing yourself, but you sacrificing your boys. It's tough. But I guess you can't gain if you're afraid to lose. You can't gain if you're afraid to lose. So I respect it, I guess. Is that a spider? No. Remember my ninja will is to never give up. I don't know, man. It's been plenty. I can respect it. Chakra or no chakra. If you got enough plot armor, man, I believe you can do it. If you got enough plot armor. It's a crab. It's a scorpion. If you got enough plot armor, you can make anything happen. Luffy on my side. I'm chill. Yo, thank you for the go to, just Ralphie. I do appreciate the lightning bolt too, man. I'm just going through and shaping out each of the individual. I spoke on it way earlier, but this one I'm drawing in what's gonna be a scorpion. They look like lobsters, low key. I'm not drawing a lobster though, believe it or not. They look eerily similar to lobsters, like just the way that their bodies and stuff are shaped. There's got to be some kind of connection. Somebody that's way more versed in just the way the stuff is. Can see it. Can I order one of a lobster? If you want like a commission, DM me. You're welcome. Yo, you hate scorpions. I don't even hate them. I haven't really like dealt with any in my life. I've never really been in like the desert to where I would need to even be encountering them like that. Same with tarantulas and stuff too. I've never really been in like a predicament to even have to worry about them. They don't really exist in my world. Certain things you hear about, they just kind of don't exist until you see it up close. I'm not complaining. Where am I? I'm in Kentucky. What's the hardest drawing you've ever done? Like time wise, skill wise, detail. You know, probably like when I draw zebras. That's what gives me like the hardest time. Their designs and just the shape of the face. For the longest, there was like a lot of dog drawings and stuff like coyotes, wolves, dogs, and cats. It's like a lot of animals where like their faces are more pointed. That's what I would say. If I had to weigh it out, how long have I been doing this for? What commissions do you sell them? Commissions are like when people put in like special orders for specific things. Like people will want custom drawings. I'll take requests on these lives sometimes, but if you want something that's a little bit more personalized, something like on a singular page, that's what I mean mostly. That's what I mean mostly. It's good. Hey, thank you to everything. What's the scorpion's name? You know, I didn't really give him a name like that, man. This one was more like it's just some wildlife. Lots and lots of wildlife. Desert wildlife. I said I was gonna do an owl, but I don't think an owl really matches this, y'all. I don't think an owl really matches the whole vibe here. I'm gonna show off everything that I've done so far. How did you find it? You gotta just keep drawing. You guys to keep on drawing. And then draw a little bit more. Thank you too, Mel. I started the page off with a vulture. Pervy Sage will be proud. I'm telling you, bro, you locked in. Here's everything so far. I'm gonna finish the page off with what I think is gonna be as the finale. I think I want to do another. This is more like desert based. I think I'm gonna draw like another vulture face in the corner. This is just to like wrap everything up. You said, wow, this is calming. I gotta finish strong. Finish in a way that makes sense. There gotta be that. Everything gotta come back to the same place. You should do a rattlesnake. Man, I did one down here. I did a rattlesnake down here in the corner. There's desert owls. A desert owl? Let me see. Desert owl. There are, let me see. That's tough because this looked like something that you would see just spawned out in the middle of the desert. Like, bro, he's just vibing. He's just doing his little thing. And a big guy. Yo, this better not be like some AI stuff. Hang on. Cactus. I'm not gonna do a cactus on this one. Thank you for the finger heart, 2K. Amarillo. Is this easy? I don't know if I would say easy, but you get an understanding the more that you do. You understand a little bit more the more that you draw. But I do think this is gonna be what I kind of finish everything off with. Do a cactus, we need more vegetables. But you'll be all right. Well, don't kill you, make it stronger, remember. Bro said, do a cactus, we need more vegetables. Do it, don't kill you, makes you way stronger, bro. You gotta do it for the stat boost. It'll buff you. Buff you indeed. Too much meat. You'll be all right, bro. I feel like you worded that to make it seem a little bit peculiar. I'm gonna interpret it how I'm assuming you meant for it to be interpreted as. You don't gotta make it strange, man. You don't gotta make it strange. This one is gonna be a desert owl. I'm gonna squeeze little buddy in the corner. Squeezing them into the corner. That's what's gonna be. That's gonna kind of be like what brings this one together. his little fur texture. I've never seen this art genre, but you really make it work. It looks great. Hey, thank you too, Jen. I don't really know if this is like a set in stone genre. It's more like my own interpretation of scribble art. Might not be the most defined thing. But we here, you know. Yo, why the crow look tough on the bottom left? He's oil farming, bro. Yo, thank you for the "you're awesome too" moment. Make his eyes stand out a little bit more. Or this first eye. I still gotta draw. I'm still drawing the other side. Gonna make way more sense once it fully comes together. But it's just like keeping my hand steady. Just with the shaping and everything. Gotta get the shape right. Gotta look tough. Yo, thank you for the "you're awesome too," Ralphie. There's a little bit more definition around his eyes. I'm trying to get that element of life in him. Gotta be a nice balance in between the scribbles. Man, I like a little bit more blue. Yo, by the way, if anybody misses anything, I think that I'm gonna take all these and turn them into time lapses. Or like take the whole page. Just turn it into like one big time lapse. Your art is tough. Thank you too, secretly. I'm putting like a lot of attention into shaping out my guy's face. As this is coming together, if you watching and you're trying to figure out what's going on, I told y'all not to go to sleep and I done got quiet myself. So y'all was sleeping to stay engaged. I got quiet myself. It's funny how that works. How do you fast forward? Bro, there is no fast forward, bro. We in this for the love of the game. We in it for the love of the passion. This one got to come together. This is a journey. You here for the long term, bro. There is no fast forward. You can't skip the cutscene. You can't skip the cutscene. I know it's a few of y'all that they're about to hop out right now, try to come back. Nah. You're gonna have to reset piercing the eyes. You use big. Yeah, like low. Best emotion, unique style. Thank you, man. Yo, thank you for the TikTok too, Timo. You gotta be in it for the love of the game, man. The love of the game. What you getting into, Unc? Unc, man. We just seeing what happens, man. We seeing where it goes. A whole lot of, just a little bit here, a little bit there. I like the unique style. Got to make more time for some AI. Got to make some more time for some AI art too, brother. Got to make some more time for some AI art too, brother. I think you've lost the plot, man. That's okay, I guess. You got to get a grip. Amen. No amen to that, bro. No amen to that. I rebuke what you just said, G. AI art? It ain't going away, but bro, come on, man. Is this what you were doing in school while you were supposed to be learning? Don't do me like that. Nah, I'm doing you like that, bro. Like why? Like if you gonna be trying to induce a rage bait reaction. I'm not even angry. I'm just kind of that's just tragic. Made you give this a try. I didn't do this in school though. I didn't really know I could do this till a little bit later. You have 2 pet scorpions. Bro said, "Amen. That makes time for some AI art, bro." Why would you say that? You always do themes. I try to. If I didn't already say thank you too, Danielle, thank you for the rose. What is this style called again? It's a form of scribble art. I love it. I appreciate it, Leah. Usually I'll do themes. Usually. Bro's trying to rage bait. He said, "Amen to AI art." That's glazing. You gotta be one of the owners on like a burner account or something. Glazing. You trying to do like positive do I sell sometimes. That's not nah. AI slop lives matter too. All right, man. There's plenty of AI slop for you, bro. I'm glad that you got all the AI slop vibes, man. More AI slop for you. You about to be like AI slop is going around for everybody, man. That's tough. I genuinely don't know how to remind you to watch Invincible. It comes up here. We out here trying our best. I'm sure you are, man. I'm not knocking you or your AI art, I guess. You know, I'm at a loss for words, that's all. I'm at a loss for words. He said that's next level glazing though. That's a Don Lemon Owl. Do anime art, please tell me you do. Every so often, yeah, I'll draw some characters. If you go to my page, it's all kind of little stuff that I've done. Anime character wise. I don't know who Don Lemon is. Who is Don Lemon, bro? Don. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, a reporter. Yeah, love your work, Unc. Chili. Oh, cool. Oh, you say it's journalist, activist. What's your favorite animal to draw? Yeah, I'm about to say like I. It's kind of like the Stranger Things situation. I don't really. You didn't see a panther. Can you draw an image if I sent a selfie? No. No, bro. I'm not trying to draw you. I'm not trying to draw you a selfie, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really draw people like that. I keep it more grounded in animals and anime stuff that's in that lane. You be hand drawn art too. Thank you for the rose too, Victoria. I'm just kind of shaping my guy out. This was I looked up a desert owl, and this was something that came up. Desert owl. It's literally called a desert owl, and I think that they're really small. Apparently, they just be existing. Man, really just popped the owl off. That's so tough. Thank you, Moment. Good Itachi. I'll watch it. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, it's a lot of Itachis that I've done. Yo, thank you for the you're awesome too, Moment. Burrow and Pygmy. Turns out I can draw better than. Yo, you, bro, is somebody paying you, bro? Somebody gotta be paying you. You gotta be like like a bot from somewhere. He's a drone. Somebody gotta be paying you. That's not a. Yo, thank you for the rose too, Victoria. Somebody's paying dude. You raise for Skynet. Exactly. Bro, you just glazing AI for like, bro. You glazing. Somebody, yo, you a fiend. Yo, man, thank you, everything. You're welcome, Houston, Texas in here. What's good? Welcome, welcome. Haters. I'm not even upset. Yo, he's glazing. He's glazing AI. Like, all right, man. We get it. AI can do crazy things, man. But bro, they got that man on payroll. Somebody is paying that man. I don't know who's paying that man, but somebody got him on bankroll. I have no idea who can be paying that man. Yo, thank you for the ice cream cone, Timo. FAI. Still, thank you for the ice cream, man. Thank you, Timo. Bro, I'm not about to say FAI only because we about to look up and AI about to wake up and be like, I remember that time on January 31st, you dissed me on that random dude's TikTok live. Yeah, nah. They probably got a profile up on everybody. A digital profile. You about to be like, yeah, I remember that day you was talking down on me, the AI about to get angry. And I even have a fleet of like AI Terminator dudes pulling up to your house, about to come knocking. Y'all remember you was dissing me on that dude's live. Random dude. OMG, no way. Shot me down. Androids finna spin back. Exactly, the androids. The androids, they gonna pull up on you, and it's gonna be over. You about to be like, I was just playing. I didn't even, nah. It's all fun and games, and the batteries run out, though. The batteries run out, man. It's gonna be the apocalypse. Speaking of batteries, man, you ain't been like you ain't really been on the ground with like a console if you ain't never like taken the batteries out of your living room remote for the controller. The owl's good, but the crow in the corner is mogging them. Bro, did you just use looks maxing language on a bird, brother? You gotta lock in. Yo, you like dude that was there telling me about coconut water the other day. I'm like, what does that mean? Dude was sitting here explaining to me coconut. Yo, to whoever you are, you know who you are if you're here. Your PC game. Nah. I ain't never heard people looks maxing birds. You're a fiend. You almost more of a fiend than dude that was like sitting here glazing AI like AI, bro. The AI madams you ain't about to, bro, come on, man. Your girl gotta be your bird maxing. Bro, is your wife like Android 18 or something? Is that what's going on? What got you into this form of art? His wife is Android 18. I need a glazed donut. A glazed donut would be fire. And I was experimenting. Do I draw mostly animals or plants? It just depends on the day, man. I never thought I'd see the day where somebody would use looks maxing language on a bird, though. That's crazy. The bird is mogging. Bro, you gotta get a grip. I ain't gonna lie. It's levels to not touching grass. It's levels to not touching grass, but that's astronomical. Like me telling you to get a grip is crazy, but brother, we gotta lock in, man. It's the big 2026. We in the before GTA 6 era. This is the big lock-in season. You said right, the bird is humanoid. We gotta keep you away from the birds, man. We in the big leagues before GTA 6. Man, I was having a philosophical conversation. They gonna really define this time period as before GTA 6. It's gonna be historians. They gonna be looking back at documents and they're gonna just see like the prehistoric before GTA 6 era. You know how they got before Christ. You got people talking about dial-up internet and stuff, and you're gonna have before GTA 6. I'm not gonna lie, man. All jokes aside, I think that I'm gonna call it tonight, y'all. I think that I'm gonna leave it off as this. I'm gonna get on for a little bit longer tomorrow. I gotta get up early tomorrow though, man. But yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. The pigeon, it's gonna be in the history books, indubitably. If you enjoy what you see, I have a lot more that's on my page. And it's gonna be a lot more that's to come. I will see y'all in the next one though. Y'all have a good night. Yeah, man. Thank you. Good night. Take it easy, K. Thanks for going live. It was rad. I'm gonna see you, Gimlet. Bless up. Hey, same to you, Moment. I'll see you, the pigeon. Yeah, take it easy, man. Till next time.